Hey guys, Zorkam1 here, and I'm starting a new series called A Dummy's Guide to Redstone. And this, as you can understand from the title of it, this is basically going to be a whole series about teaching people Redstone from the very basics to a lot more complicated stuff. And we're just going to go into this with my little house o' redstone that I built, and I'm just going to show you redstone ore you will find deep in your cave systems. It looks like this. Can be mined with an iron pickaxe or higher, and takes approximately 7 seconds to mine. And it will drop redstone dust, which is this, and it's placeable, and it looks like this. Okay, so I personally think there are two main basic concepts that you have to comprehend when it comes to redstone. The things that give out power, that take out power, like I would place this and activate this lever, it gives out power, and the things that receive power. Let me just take a wooden door as opposed to an iron door. And do this. Sorry, fail. Okay. You see, when I right click this, it's activating the lever, and any of these blocks around the lever are all powered, so that this redstone dust, which as you can see when it's off looks like this, it's a darker red, and becomes a lighter red with particles coming out of it, becomes active, and it's lit redstone dust. And when it's lit, this door is receiving the power from it. So because it's receiving the power from it, it's opening, and when the power ends, it closes. I'm just going to delete this, and we'll just leave the door there for now. I'm sure all of you know, because if you're looking at this tutorial, you should at least know how to play Minecraft. So you should know that this door, if you right click on it, will open. And the iron doors only open when receiving power from redstone. So for instance, they'll open, why do I fail? They'll open, I'm doing that, let's make a day, but they won't open from right clicking them. Okay, so let's go on to some more things. Redstone lamp. Redstone lamp was implemented into the game not too long ago in 1.2.4, sorry. And again, with the same concepts, like a redstone lamp, what it does is it emits light, but it emits light when it gets the redstone signal. Current, actually, many people call it a redstone current that's coming in. So I right click this, it's giving out a redstone current, and it's receiving it and using the redstone current to create light. Or it's just, really what it's doing is just making it emit light when it's receiving a current. Of course, a lever isn't the only thing that you can use to give it power. I could use a redstone torch. And the redstone torch is the more complicated way of giving power because it can do many things. When a redstone torch is lit, and as you can see it's lit by the redness on the top there, it's always emitting power. No matter what, it will just emit power. Except, there's one thing that you can do that will, what's called inverting a redstone torch, which will turn it off. So there's a couple ways to invert a redstone torch. One of the ways, I'm just using this ore because it's the one block I have in my inventory at the moment. If I place this redstone torch there, and give power this block by emitting a redstone current into here, it will invert this torch. So let me just edit, and the torch is inverted. And if I was to destroy it, the current isn't going into the block, so the block isn't powered to invert the torch, and it's not inverted. So that's that. I'm just going to go through a couple of the left of the mechanisms. Sticky pistons, there's two types of pistons, sticky pistons and normal pistons. A sticky piston will, when placed, as you saw there, there's this sticky, gooey slime part of it, and that's because with the crafting recipe of it involves a slime ball. And when this is powered, just destroy this, when this is powered, it will push the block forward, and because of this stickiness, when the power goes out, it will retract the block by taking it back. Oops, that's a regular piston. That's a sticky piston. A regular piston, on the other hand, will push a block, and when the power is released, the block will stay there. So there are different things you would use a sticky piston for, and different things you would use a normal piston for. For instance, a normal piston is used a lot in some automatic, like, what do they call? Elevators. Elevators, they're used a lot in because they push the player in different directions. Or they can, but I mean, sticky pistons can too, but people use them. TNT, some people's most favorite block in Minecraft. I know a couple people whose favorite block is TNT. A lot of you probably know what TNT is, probably from the name and the texture and stuff. The only way to obtain TNT legitimately is to kill a bunch of creepers or find a bunch of dungeons and get the gunpowder. And ever since, I'm pretty sure, Minecraft Beta 1.6, you need to have a redstone current that's being emitted into a TNT block for it to be lit. Before that, you just had to click it, but ever since 1.6, it just needs to be lit. And it has an explosion, which I'm currently in a super flat map, so it only goes 3 blocks down. But let's collect these drops. Let's just go back over here. And there's 2 more things I'm going to show you guys quickly. Pressure plates and buttons. And what a pressure plate does is a wooden pressure plate, when you step on it, will emit power in any direction, any of these directions. Obviously, it won't emit it diagonally. I mean, this is only powered because it's connected to these power blocks. Let's make it daytime again. And when you get off, the power ends. Now, this is the same thing with, well, I'll actually just leave this here so I can show you guys. This is the same thing with a stone pressure plate. Although with a stone pressure plate, it goes when it's, obviously the signal goes out when you're on it, just like the wooden one, but the wooden one is different because when a drop falls on the wooden pressure plate, it will go off, but not with a stone. Some people say it's just because of like the material, but you know, that's just the way it's programmed in. Oh, sorry about that. So there you go, and a button. Now, I'm not going to get into the very detailed information about exactly the things that a button like really does in the sense of the technological standpoint and programming of it, but the way all redstone works is through something called ticks. And ticks, I'm pretty sure, please don't kill me in the comment section below, but I'm pretty sure that one tick is like 4 ticks is 1 second. But when I right click this, a button, it emits a redstone signal for exactly what's called 8 ticks. So I'll go for 8 ticks. So thank you much for watching. This was a Dummy's Guide for Redstone, episode 1.